Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's YouTube video, we are doing top 3 outliners for 2026. This is again one of these ranking videos, and in today's video we are just doing outliners, so basic outliner applications. There are actually quite a few of them, but I've chosen 3. There will be no honorable mentions this time, but the 3 I've chosen is Logseq, Tana, and Workflowy, and that's the 3 we are going to rank. So let's actually just start off with the first one. This is Workflowy, and I've given Workflowy third place because it has a few issues and bugs that I know they are fixing, and a lot of them have actually been fixed, and they are working on the database version that might already be out. But they're working on that as well. This is open source. It is privacy focused. You own your files. They're stored locally on your device. I've had some issues with the syncing, but basically this is a simple outliner application. So I can write something here. I can click into the bullet to have a sub bullet, and I could basically go on like this. If you press tab, you actually indent the bullet. This is the same for all of the different outliner applications. So I could go on infinitely like this, which I really like. And I like Logseq for all of the functionality they offer. They have a plugin ecosystem. So you can add things like to-dos. There are a lot of them. I've tested to-dos. I've tested the calendar. I have tested a few of them, but there are many plugins here. So Kanban boards, OpenAI, to-do list. These are older ones, I think, that I've installed. I haven't used Logseq for a while. But apart from that, you actually have a graph view, which I know a lot of people like because this application has backlinking. You also have flashcards. So if you ever needed flashcards, if you were a student or you're trying to learn something, this application has flashcards as well. You have daily pages here. So here you can see some of my daily pages, and it even has whiteboards, like a visual aspect to the application. So I could create different whiteboards in here as well and do a bunch of stuff in these whiteboards. So there are a lot of things I can do in here. Let me just go ahead and delete this. But you have the ability to use whiteboards as well if you ever wanted to do that. So this application has probably everything you would need and then some. It has a huge learning curve to it, and as I mentioned, there are or have been a lot of issues. I think they've fixed a bunch of them now. It's been a long time since I've daily driven this. I haven't experienced a lot of bugs recently, but it is really hard to say when you're not using an application every day the way someone who would use this as their only note-taking or productivity app would use it. It is hard to find all of the bugs and issues, but I had an issue with trying to pay for the syncing, so just something to keep in mind. I think it's third place. I think even without the bugs, it would be third place. Next one is Tana, and Tana has recently added their offline mode. So if you actually use the desktop version, you have offline mode, which is great. You have backslash functionality here. This revolves a lot around AI. I feel like this is a really AI heavy outliner application, but you have the same thing here. I can go into a bullet point or a node, and then I can go deeper into that node. You have databases in here as well, which I know a lot of people like. So if I jump into my social media, you can see that these are actually databases. Every time I come and do a video on Tana, I consider just going back to the application because it is so good. The reason why I've decided that this is not first place, even though it has all of these features, it has all of the AI stuff, it has this related nodes, which I actually like more than the AI stuff. It has backlinking, it has these super tags that turns things into into databases, which I really like. There are so many things I really like about this application, but there is one issue, and that is that the learning curve is huge. Like I test out a lot of different applications, and when I say a lot, I mean like a lot of different applications, and I have spent so much time trying to learn this application. I've seen and watched so many videos, read so many blog posts. This is one of those applications that actually you will have to spend a lot of time learning. If you're willing to do that, I think it is a really good application. It has daily pages, it has Google Calendar view, it has so many amazing things that helps you be more organized. It is one of my favorite applications, but because of the learning curve, I am putting this second going into the next year, because I think this is one of the things they will have to fix. But in first place, we have Workflowy. Workflowy is a lot simpler. Workflowy this year actually added AI chat, and they also added daily pages. So now I actually have daily pages in this application. We can check out my daily page from Sunday, November the 2nd, which was the time I actually they released it and I made a video about it. You can also click this calendar to change the date. You can also change the calendar layout. But here I could like go ahead and I could write something, or I could use the backslash functionality, and you can see how many options you actually have in here. So let's go ahead and just add a task. That is probably what I want to do. I want to add a test task 1, 2, 3. I can't spell. That is something that you will experience if you watch my videos regularly. Let's say I wasn't able to finish this task. I can go ahead and I can actually mirror here. So let's mirror this, and I could find my note and I could actually mirror a thing in here. So if I do that again and I do mirror, wrong button, because you have to mirror here. So again, mirror here, and I could actually mirror something in here. So let's just mirror my home, and you can see that this gets a different type of button. My internet is currently acting out, but that is okay because this works offline, which is another great thing about Workflowy. The mirror feature is probably my favorite one, together with the new daily node and daily notes. And I think this is the best one because it is just so simple. It is really easy to get started with. It has Kanban boards, so you can actually create boards in here as well if you ever wanted to do that. So I could create multiple different boards. That is possible to do and have like a Kanban system in here. There are a lot of things to like about Workflowy, and I think that is the reason why like all of the features and how they've been able to like keep all of those features without making the application slower or harder to learn is what I really like about it, especially the harder to learn part. It is actually really easy to get into compared to a lot of the other applications, especially if you compare it to things like Tana and Logseq. So that is the reasoning behind the ranking, because Workflowy is really powerful, probably not as powerful as Tana or even Logseq, but it is so much simpler. I think that covers it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.